Hello, welcome to Crafting Like a Sailor. I'm your host, Captain Foulmouth. Today, I'm going to show you how to make my trippy LED mushroom lights. But the first thing you need to know is I will swear, hence the name. So if you're at work or around small children, you probably shouldn't watch this right now. I have already attempted to do this video once, but it was 10 minutes long, and seriously, who has fucking time for that? I sure as hell don't, so I am going to try and make this one shorter. That being said, let's fucking do this. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you've got everything that you need. You're going to need a low temperature glue gun and lots of fucking glue sticks. There is a learning curve here. It's going to take you a bit to get the hang of it, but once you do, it's so much fun and addicting. You can see I have lots of fails still because I like to make sure I get them just how I like them. I'm going to show you how I can do two different ways, or how you can. One is so that it's got more of a cap like this where it's curved, and then the other way is where it's more flat. So to get the curved look, I use the tip of a Sharpie, and to get the flat look, I just use my fingertip. I'm using purple LED microdot lights. They're battery operated. I just got them from the dollar store, so they don't have to be fancy or expensive. They're on wire, so I've gone ahead and I've separated all the lights and I've twisted them so that this part is the stem and the light here is right at the top. That's where the cap's gonna go. All right, so to make the mushroom cap, you want to take your glue gun, make a little circle on a piece of parchment paper. Again, I just use cheap parchment paper. You don't need a lot. This doesn't stick to it, so you can reuse the pieces quite a bit, and it doesn't have to be expensive for what we're going to do. So now, don't touch that. That is why I have so many fails. I am impatient as hell. So to keep myself busy, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to make your stem. Super easy. Take your glue gun and you just lay your glue down on the twisted part of your stem. Don't need a lot. And again, don't touch. So to see if your glue is ready, which this isn't going to be, but you can feel underneath. There is a sweet spot where it's the most pliable and easy to work with, but I have a really hard time getting to that point because you have to wait. I don't like to fucking wait. So when this isn't dripping and it's starting to harden up, you can flip it over and then you can put some on the other side so that you've got the wire covered on both sides. And when it hardens, it's going to be your stem. This part, I don't put any glue on because when I stick this onto the base, it's a lot easier to manipulate where I want it to go and to hide the wire and glue it down if it doesn't have other glue on it. So now this probably is just about ready to go. Still a little bit warm underneath. What you're going to do is you're going to take, can you see that? Take your Sharpie right in the middle, and then should be able to peel it. Yes, I got the sweet spot. Peel it right off, and you can shape it right onto the tip of the Sharpie. And then you can even roll it a little bit just to get it nice and smooth. When you're happy with how you think it's gonna look, go ahead and flip it off the edge of the pen. And there you have it, a tiny little mushroom cap. Now, the other way is to just go ahead and take your fingertip, same thing, push it right down into the center of the glue. Peel off your parchment. So roll it around so you've got your edges. And then when you take it off your finger, you've got the more flat looking mushroom. That one's not my favorite, but I'll show you both ways. You can decide which way works for you and which look you like better. So now that these are nice and dry, or hard, or whatever you would like to call it, we can go ahead and decide what mushroom cap you're gonna put on. I've got lots to choose from. So you just take it, see if you're gonna like how it looks. You can play around with it a little bit. Sorry, there, now you can see. I'm new here. All right, when you're happy with it, just a tiny little dab of glue. Don't want to put too much because you don't want to melt the top of the mushroom cap. You don't want the light to shine right through. And then there we go. Just go ahead and put it on there. So there you have it. Pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, super addictive. Sorry, but have fun. Okay, so after you've made all your little mushroom caps and all your little stems, you're going to be ready to put it on a base of some sort. I have this flexible craft wire that's meant for wreaths. I'm using from a leftover wreath. I like it because it kind of looks like a vine, and I'm going to be putting this in a terrarium, so it just suits it nicely. So this part's pretty easy. You just let your imagination go and place these little mushrooms wherever you think it's going to look good. Little dab of glue. I'm going to do this one in a little bunch of 3. And it looks like I've melted a mushroom cap. So, time for a little quick repair on the fly. I have another one handy. Let's see which one's best. No big deal in this case. I'm just going to go ahead and go with that one. There, fixed. Then carry along the line as you go, little dabs of glue. Bend the wire as needed. And just place your little mushrooms anywhere you think that they're going to look good. Once you've got all your little mushrooms on its base and you've decided what kind of container you're going to use for your terrarium, you can go ahead and start decorating it. I'm putting little moss pieces in and gluing them down to hide all those ugly wires in there. I also have these little branches that came from a fake rose from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put in the background. Once you're done hiding all your wires and placing all your little decorations, you have yourself a really fucking cool mushroom terrarium. Enjoy. Until next time, have a great day.